Today I'm going to show you how to make a very creative centerpiece. Floral frog in the bottom, some hydrangeas, white, with a battery operated light in the bottom, some clear gemstones, and then filled it with water. Because first of all, we don't want to kill any fish, right? First thing you need to do is, if you are planning on putting a betta fish in your submerged floral arrangement, you need to fill it with the proper water. You will need betta safe water treatment, and this is a dechlorinator, so it treats the water. You will need a gallon container. Per gallon, 7 drops. Very important. So what I've done is I have filled my container, I have my floral arrangement all ready, and we are going to add the fish. So here we have our submerged floral arrangement, and it's filled with our fish water, and we are just going to add our fish. Go ahead and add floating candles on top. The fish will be fabulously happy. They have this huge aquarium to just play in, and your guests haven't seen anything like it, and you'll be a rock star. This is
a bunch of bright flowers and a few empty coffee canisters can transform a table. Just spray the canisters with metallic paint in silver, gold, or bronze, whatever you like. Set aside to dry. When they're ready to go, just fill with water and flowers. To create a stylish centerpiece with almost no effort, use rubber bands to take empty containers to new, whimsical heights. All you need are clear glass vases in assorted sizes and colorful rubber bands. This arrangement is all about strategic placement. Have fun mixing, matching, and overlapping bands until you've landed on a look you adore. There's no rhyme or reason, so don't get frustrated. Finally, create a beautiful centerpiece with bubble wrap. Using a paintbrush, coat a sheet of bubble wrap with acrylic paint, leaving only the edges untouched. Take a sheet of clean white paper that's been cut to fit around your vase and pick up the bubble wrap by the edges, laying it on top of the plain paper. Press gently and then slowly peel the bubble wrap away. Set the paper aside to dry. Wrap the freshly pressed paper around your vase and secure it with double-sided tape or glue dots. Fill with water and flowers for the finishing touch.
So to make your very own floral centerpiece like ours, you will need flowers of your choice, some oasis or flower foam, and you want to make sure this is pre-soaked. You'll also need some greenery and a dish in which to create your centerpiece, and some secateurs. And to start, you want to take your pre-soaked oasis or flower foam, and you want to make sure that it's the right size for your dish or vase. As you can see here, a good way to do it is just to push the vase into the foam and then create the shape around that. Then you want to start to trim your flowers to the appropriate length, and just make sure you remove any extra greenery or thorns, and also any petals on the outer kind of layer that may be a little bit tatty. And you want to make sure they're a little bit longer than you need to start off with, because you can always cut a bit extra off. So as you can see there, it's a little bit too high for the dish, so we're just going to cut a bit extra off and do that until we're happy with the height. Then we want to add more roses, and we're going for red in a kind of cross-shaped pattern, and then we're going to go in with some of the pink roses and fill in the gaps here, so you have a kind of checkered pattern with the flowers. And once you're happy with the arrangement of your flowers, you can go in and add a little bit of greenery if you wish. As you can see here, we're just adding a few leaves within the pattern of the flowers. And we're also adding some looped grass just to add a little bit of detail to the arrangement. Obviously, again, this is all optional, as are your choice in colours and design for the flower arrangement, but we just thought we'd show you what it looks like. And then when you're happy with your arrangement of flowers, we're just going to add a ribbon around the edge of the flower arrangement. Now, obviously this is optional depending on the shape and style that you choose to do, but we think it adds a little extra touch. So we are using a white satin ribbon and tying it in a bow at the front of the arrangement, and then obviously trimming off any excess ribbon. And it just is really pretty, and you can actually match it to the theme of your wedding, to your bridesmaids' dresses or the tables, anything you like. Another tip as well that looks really pretty with this type of flower arrangement is to cut the head off any excess roses and put them in very short, small jars. As you can see here, we've used glass cubes and simply added a single red rose head into each one. It's very simple but really beautiful and quite striking. So that is the finished centerpiece. As you can see, it's really, really gorgeous and very romantic, but obviously you can choose any different colours or flower combinations that you like.
First is the vase. You need to decide whether you want to have it in 3 different sizes or use a vase like mine in 3 the same size. Second will be your floating candles. Third is stones or pebbles, you decide. Next is flowers of your choice. Submergible LED lights, and last but not the least, don't forget your water. So if you want to use this centerpiece at home, this is what you'll do. First, you will put the decorative stones or pebbles on the vase like this. An inch and a half of pebbles or stones will do. After the stones and pebbles, get your flowers and put it in place. You decide whether you want it to be plain or experiment and combine colors like I did on my centerpiece. When everything is at place, you can now put your water slowly. Now, you don't want to fill up the vase entirely with water because remember, you still have to place your floating candles. And we're done. That's how you do it for the basic centerpiece. However, if you want to use this centerpiece for another purpose like romantic dinner dates or occasions like wedding, just add LED lights for that romantic appeal.